What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. As you can see, we have an all-new fun-filled, power-packed show in line for all of you. But before we get started, take a moment, hit that subscribe button. We stream and upload a new show like this every week. And if you have the bell on, you'll be notified the moment we go live. Well, I'm excited to get this show started for all of you. So as always, sit back, relax, and enjoy Fat Guy Radio Show.
Fat Guy Radio Show. We'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you. But you won't know until you listen. Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze.
Store. Open now at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Many different designs available in your favorite color. Order yours today at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Check back daily for new designs at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store.
This is the Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze. Blaze? Is that a marijuana reference?
Hello.
What's up?
How are you, DT?
I'm actually doing pretty good today.
Really?
Yeah, like it was like a super productive day for me.
Really?
Yeah. I did nothing.
That's nice.
How are you doing today?
I'm struggling today. As I collect up and tally more health issues, I have an eye doctor's appointment on Monday to figure out what's going on with the pressure behind my eyes. We've done the cardiologist, we've done the head doctor, now we're doing the eyes. I was literally talking to my best friend, and she says, "You're just getting old."
Yeah.
She says there's just a day that comes that you hit and you never feel like you felt before.
That was puberty for me.
It was literally for me. I remember the date. It was literally December 20th, 2019.
What happened December 20th, 2019?
That was the day that I had passed out in my house, or passed out in the John.
Oh, snap.
I haven't felt right since.
And then that's like right before the pandemic happened.
Right before the pandemic happened. And a lot of people were thinking that it was COVID because COVID was out in November.
Yeah.
Before it became prevalent to a lot of people. But I had the symptoms didn't add up. But that's the date in my mind since I have not felt like myself. You know? So.
Man, that's insane.
I know.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Death is near.
Don't talk like that.
I know. I hate talking about it.
Well,
because I know. I agree with you. I shouldn't have said it. It was a brutal layoff. I shouldn't use it as a joke.
No. You can joke about death. It's just when you talk about your inevitable death, because it's going to happen someday.
Yes, thank you.
I just think about like how much work is going to be to brand the show as Sexy Guy Radio Show. Like, how am I going to carry a one-man show? Who am I going to bring on? Little D don't talk to me.
No.
Like,
no.
He
was wondering why you were on the show last week.
I know. I was wondering the exact same thing as why am I on here? But it's just a bunch of logistical stuff that is going to be a nightmare. I gotta get a cartoon drawing of me in a hat to say Sexy Guy Radio Show on it and everything.
You got to figure out if I change the key code to the door here in the studio so you can steal all the equipment.
I mean, you already kicked me off of the Instagram. And I had to get the password to Instagram.
Yeah, I had to
Thank
change
you,
it.
Rufus. Like it's just a bunch of stuff. So like I don't want to think about your inevitable passing because it's going to happen. Only things constant in life are death and taxes, right?
True. And can you promise me one thing though? Will you at least finally give me the cuddle that I've always wanted from you in death?
I don't know. I'm not. Necrophilia is not really my thing.
No, I'm not telling you.
No, but
I'm saying,
like,
can you just hold me?
Corey. I avoid holding you in real life. You think I want to hold a dead body?
Hey, okay, well then that leaves you one option. To do it now.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
One of these days, I'm gonna hold you.
We'll stick a straw up your butt and
see. It's when you say stuff like that that makes me not want to hold you in life or death.
Somebody is gonna hold my ass, and it ain't gonna be my son.
It's gonna be that 2 metric ton reinforced casket of yours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with your son, and we're gonna pick out one, and then I'm gonna install arms.
You know what?
Casket so that you're hugged.
I'll tell you what to do. I'll tell you how you do this. Okay. You go and you buy a couple of them old people shower rods from the Home Depot, and you just attach them to the side of one of Little D's semi-truck trailers. Boom, bam, done.
And then what we do is we get those belts that you put in the back of your truck.
Yeah.
Them
straps. Yeah, them crank straps or whatever they're called.
And then we'll wrap you with those. That way you feel, and we'll put a weighted blanket on you. That way you feel like you're in a warm embrace.
Okay, it'd be really bad if this ended up being my last show. So let's transition off of this.
It's not.
All right, ladies.
You're gonna live forever.
I don't want to live I do want to live forever. I want to be Michael Jackson. I never want to die.
Michael Jackson died.
Yeah, but like how old? He was like 70.
You want to be more like Betty White.
I want that Betty White pill.
Because she passed, didn't she?
She beat everything though.
But she died at what, like 100?
1,046 is what I believe. She passed that.
I'm getting information right now. I think she died at like 98.
Yeah, 1998 is when she passed.
Oh, I think it was 98. She had just celebrated her 98th birthday.
Yeah, it was like a few days before her 98th birthday.
No, she died. Oh yeah, no, it was a few days before her 98th birthday.
Just couldn't get there. But nevertheless, done with death. That's the second time I didn't hit the transition. Done with death.
Okay, you're done with death. I'm not though. I'm still deathing it up.
Please don't death it up.
She was 99.
Thank you.
She was 99.
I have a question for you. You know how a lot of athletes, sports athletes, NFL players, NBA players, and so forth make, well over 6 figures in most cases, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking to myself the other day when I was sitting on the John, and
not passing out.
I said, myself said, huh? I says, what professions other than sports athletes do you think should make a minimum of 6 figures? What professions should make a minimum? Like when you get the job, it starts at 6 figures.
Ooh, I know one.
I bet you we got the same one.
Okay, on the count of 3. Ready?
All right. Yeah, we'll say it together. 1, 2, 3. Teachers. Told you. I think teachers immediately their starting salary should be $100,000.
At the lowest levels.
Yeah. At the lowest.
Like I mean teaching in the poorest part of your city should be $100,000.
Yeah.
Actually, some of those should be raised a little bit higher because you get hazard pay. Because no, hear me out though. The way these kids are built now,
I know they built different.
I've seen so many videos online of kids fighting teachers, beating up teachers because they got their phone taken away or because they've been told to like leave the classroom because they're being disruptive and unruly. Yeah. And this YouTube culture doesn't make it any better. You got people going into stores and just acting a darn fool, and they do the same stuff at the schools. And it's just, teachers don't get paid enough.
They don't. I agree with you. And Jake off of the Facebook Live also said teachers. I agree with you 100%. I was having this conversation with someone just the other day about, I've always had an affinity for teachers. I've always had a love for teachers. And I feel that, there are some bad apples out there. There are some bad apples, but I've never encountered a bad teacher in my lifetime. And I think what we've done is that we've completely ripped up all power from teachers. And what I mean by power is their power to impact a child's life, because it takes doing things outside of the rules sometimes to get to a child. It takes, going an extra mile to get to a child. I don't think there's a teacher in this country that would be willing to go to a child's home and and ask for a sit down conversation with their parents. I don't think one teacher would be brave enough to do that today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because back in the day, I hate when I say that because I sound so old.
I know.
But back in the day, back when I was a young warthog,
back when Betty White was 45.
My birth parents took the teacher's word over mine, even if the teacher was lying. Because the teacher, just being a teacher, you had that reverence of being a teacher. Our parents back then recognized that your ass was spending more time with my little snot-nosed booger eater than I was at that point in life, Yeah. So teachers that was also back in the day. I was talking to my best friend Cheryl about this. That was also back in the day where if you wanted to smoke a cigarette, you would cross the street. If you were walking down the street and you were smoking a cigarette and you walked up by a church, you'd cross the street from the church because you didn't want to smoke on the sidewalk. You didn't want to cuss on the sidewalk of a church. Mm. And now it's like,
I smoke in the church.
Yeah. Medea,
a friend of mine smokes in the church.
Medea didn't put a smoking section in there. But I agree. But I agree that teachers should make a minimum of $100 million or $100 million.
$100,000.
$100,000
6 figures minimum. There's I have one more profession.
What other? I couldn't think of another profession.
I think I have one more profession.
Okay, one more profession.
These people need to make, and get your finger ready because we up on the break.
I'm give me a second. I'm slow tonight, but I'm trying to get there.
These people deserve 6 figures.
Okay, and
all right,
and who are the people the other profession that you think should be 6 figures?
Nail technicians that specialize in pedicures. Exactly.
Radio show, it's the Fat Guy Radio Show. Hey, America, you wanna laugh? How about you get down with the Fat Guy? Yes, we got Corey, he's bougie, yeah. And we got DJ, he never does anything. Radio show. Put them together, they are fun. Here we come again with the Fat Guy Radio Show. Radio show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. We got the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's a radio show, not a podcast, though. Boom. Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, live from Arizona, USA, and broadcasting worldwide with more than 1 million downloads, heard by the best fat fanatics. This is Fat Guy Radio Show, home of Arizona's Hot Talk Radio. I'm joined by Daniel D.T. Taylor.
What's good, mother lovers?
And I am your host, Corey Blaze. I'm not sure if butt cheeks is one word or if I should spread them apart. Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive, accessible show. We welcome your input or questions in our live stream, or leave it in the comments below the video. You can tweet us at Fat Guy Radio Show. Use hashtag Fat Guy Radio Show, all one word. We may read your comments on the air. You're also welcome to slide into our DMs before, during, or after the show. Follow Fat Guy Radio Show on all popular social media. And today's show, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by the Swag merch store. store. It's June and it's also Pride Month. Our LGBTQ shirt is available. A great design of audio waveforms in Pride colors. Grab one to show your pride or grab one to show your support of Pride. Either way, you can't go wrong. Lots of other cool designs from shirts to aprons, all in the swag merch store. Shop today at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. It's the perfect way to support this show, and we appreciate you doing so. Well. Welcome to the Shuddy Whoa. Appreciate you all joining us for another Fat Guy Radio Show. Yes, please.
Before we hop in, going back to our opener, I thought of one more profession.
One more profession.
Okay. And these people, can I get a single shot?
Sure. I'm not doing nothing else.
I know.
You just want to show suns out, guns out.
No, these people deserve $100 million. I'm just like $100,000. These people literally go to work every day, and sometimes
if you say what I think you go say, I'm gonna punch in your Adam's apple.
Plumbers,
because they knee deep.
Because they knee deep in the in the poo.
The
plumers. The poomers.
The papoomers. It's a crazy, wacky show. Thank you everybody for joining us on Facebook Live and on YouTube Live. So we posted that TikTok video from a few shows back, DT, about how we discovered that burgers are plant-based because cows eat plants.
Yes.
That's all cows eat.
Yeah.
And we also determined that fish are not vegetarian because we've seen fish eat other fish.
Yeah. Yeah.
And same thing with ducks. Well,
but fish have never been vegetarian. They're pescatarian.
They're pescatarians, and probably
and if you're a pescatarian and you only eat fish, then you are truly pescatarian because fish eat fish.
Yeah, and they are probably also libertarian. Nevertheless,
I did see a fish in the library. So does that make it a fishabrarian?
It makes it a fish head.
A fish head.
So there were some comments, though, that came on this TikTok video that we posted up, and people have challenged one point that we made during that conversation.
Okay.
So the challenge is chicken, as was mentioned, is not plant-based. And here's some of their comments. OnlyPans, who I love that TikTok handle, because it's a segment that we do on the show. TikTok handle OnlyPants says, chickens aren't vegetarians. Ravi off TikTok says, doesn't work for chicken though. They eat all kinds of stuff and love mealworms and things. And then Cindy off TikTok says, chickens aren't necessarily vegetarian. I've heard stories about them cleaning rodents to the bone. So I believe our TikTokians, our TikTok fatnetics, have called us out or called me out on the fact that chicken is not vegetarian, which further confuses what bred that whole entire conversation was Chick-fil-A introducing a chickenless chicken sandwich. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's very interesting,
right? It's just kind of interesting how it kind of works out. So I'm not arguing back. I think
I've
their arguments are there, and I've never heard of a chicken eating a rodent though.
I've heard of chickens eating mealworms. I actually have heard of chicken. Actually, now that you mention it, I seen a video of a guy feeding his chicken chicken nuggets.
That's disturbing.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
So chickens are cannibals.
So, well, okay, because one time somebody fed me whale.
you are cannibalistic too.
I am cannibalistic.
That's probably where you got an influx of blubber.
True. It's all in my head right now. So I think that
Is that why your eyes popping out like Carl Winslow?
I'm having a
3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. What the heck is bothering me? Wrong show.
Wrong button. Wrong button. So I think they have a valid counter argument that chickens aren't vegetarian. Because chickens do pretty much eat.
Chickens would eat whatever.
Everything and anything. I mean, you let them out to graze on the farm like I do every morning. Just go out in the backyard and just graze.
Now, you want to know what animal, you want to know the best way to get rid of a dead body?
Yes, please share.
You starve a pack of pigs for a couple of days.
Yeah, pigs will eat anything.
And they will eat the bones and the clothes that that person was wearing.
100%.
They will not leave any remains.
Ugh. I'm going to do my best to make it through the show, folks, but I am in some discomfort. You were right. Pigs will just destroy everything.
And you want to know who else is a pig?
Who else is a pig?
This guy today. You want to know what I had today for lunch?
Please. What did you have for lunch? Enlighten the people. Tell us, lay out what D-Tay, Daniel Taylor, had for lunch.
I did it again, Corey.
What'd you do? Oh no. Okay. All right. What did you do?
Hold on. What do you think I did?
I think you went and you had.
Hold on. You got to. Oh no, you're good. You're good.
I think you went and you had an adult Happy Meal.
I did.
And you had it all. Did you do the chicken nugget Happy Meal or the Big Mac Happy Meal?
No, it's both. It's 20 nuggets, 2 Big Macs, 2 medium fries, or 2 large fries, and 2 large drinks.
I thought it was either like.
No, it's both.
So it's got the Big Macs and the nuggets in there.
Yeah, because what it is supposed to be you sharing with somebody, so you both get a Big Mac, you both get a 10-piece nugget, and you both get a fry and a drink.
For $14.99.
It's $18.99 now.
Ah, damn supply chain.
Yeah, but I got the adult Happy Meal.
Okay.
Only thing that they didn't put in there and they gypped me on, I didn't get my toy.
Do toys don't come in. Well, they do, but you got to go.
No, they don't come in it, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's an adult Happy Meal, and I didn't get a toy.
You have to go pick up your adult toy at a different location.
Oh,
a place that's shaped like a castle.
Oh, sometimes it's like a store where there's megas in there.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to go after the show. I'm gonna go.
You get your toy there.
Go get my toy.
I hear you clucking, Big Chicken.
Yeah.
But the question is,
what?
Where did you consume this adult Happy Meal? I think I know.
Actually, because it was a shorter trip this time. Because it was a shorter trip this time, half of it made it home.
Okay, so half of it did make it home.
Half of it made it home.
You tore into it
in the car on the way home. Now, technically, the whole meal was eaten in the car, but so I was in the parking lot of my apartment. So technically, it made it home.
Okay, technically, it made it home. Yet, by what's the word that I'm looking for? That's just
it's semantics at this point.
Yeah, you still ate it in the car.
I ate it all in the car. But because it was a shorter trip,
I want to laugh with you. My head's gonna explode. Okay, so it was a shorter trip. So how do you eat the? Okay, look, I'm a car eater. I know how to car eat. I haven't car eaten in the last 4 years.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you got the new Honda.
We talked about that.
Yeah,
but
no food in the car.
No.
Like, it could be in the food, but no eating in the car.
COVID.
Well, not just that, but you had to know eating in the car rule.
No, people have eaten in my car. Sloppy people can't eat in my car. So if I gave you that rule, then you must be a sloppy eater.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Well, when you spill lettuce on your lap and you don't let me brush it off onto the floor, you're a sloppy eater.
That was one time. That was one time.
All it takes is one time. And you did it in a rental too. Nevertheless, what was I going to say?
You were talking about, oh, snaps.
Oh my God.
You're asking, how did I eat it all in the car?
Yeah. Okay. No, how did you eat the Big Mac in the car? Because the Big Mac is notoriously messy burger because the lettuce is shredded. So, and how do you eat the Big Mac dry at the same time?
So,
how does this work out?
It's a two-hand process. All right.
Okay.
So the way you do it is, the Big Mac box folds, right?
Yeah, it folds.
So you take these two fingers and you put it at the bottom thing. So one is in the back, one's underneath, and it's supporting it. Then you take these two fingers and you're holding it in the crease on the inside. So you're holding the lid open. So you're kind of like that.
That's a Big Mac ingenuity right there.
Right?
Right.
And so because this finger is holding the back, you hook that on the steering wheel.
So you got burger near steering wheel? What are you doing with your other hand then, bro?
This is the hand that uses to grab the burger out, eat, and puts it back. And it's also my fry hand.
Your fry hand. I was going to say, you got to have the fry hand.
Then I got to take a drink. Then I put it back and I get another bite.
So the burger box is steering the car.
Yes.
And your other hand is...
Now, the only time burger box hand comes off the steering wheel,
okay,
is when I got to make a turn. And the way I make the turn is I let go and I put grabby hand palm and I whip that.
So you just get burger juice and fry salt.
No, because I use
and
palm.
Soda condensation.
I use palm.
You palm in them fries.
I grab the fries like this. I use the claw for the fries.
Oh, you claw on the fries.
Yeah, and then I grab the thing, and then when I'm done with that, I got the napkin right there, and I grab the napkin.
You got soda condensation,
no,
too.
because I just said I have the napkin right there, so I grab the napkin.
You think I do too much to avoid getting caught buying so much food out of drive-thru? It's working. It's working. But I've never eaten a McDonald's Big Mac in the car because it's virtually impossible, and all that dexterity that you got to have in order to do what you doing.
I mean, I used to gangbang when I was a kid, so my fingers can twist up any way I need them to go.
That's a lot. That's a lot to do.
Hey, but it works.
That's why I go with the McDonald's McDouble. Okay. Because it's just wrapped in cellophane or paper plastic.
True.
Is what they call it in the streets. It's wrapped in paper plastic and it's all one hand. And it has no lettuce.
Now, sometimes when I'm when I feel like I want to be weird, which is like a lot of times.
Yeah, I was about to say
but sometimes
5 minutes ago.
What I'll do, don't judge me on this.
I'm not judging you. I'm admiring you right now, honestly.
Sometimes I deconstruct the Big Mac. So what I'll do is I'll take the top bun and I'll fold it in half and I'll eat that by itself. And then I'll take the top middle bun and fold that upwards, encapsulating the meat. So now I have a meat taco with the bun as the taco shell, and I'll eat that. And then I'll take the bottom bun and then I'll fold that up as a meat taco to get the other patty and eat that like that too.
That's a lot. All in the car.
In the car.
All in the car.
All in the car.
That's insane. Nevertheless, folks, we hear you about our chicken, and you know what? We agree. Chicken is not vegetarian.
Mm-mm.
It is definitely not vegetarian. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break right here. And on the other side of this, more fun and more thrills on Fat Guy Radio Show. Doug, what in the world do you have?
Drip. Go ahead and accumulate my drip. Where the hell do I go to get it?
FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Drip, drip, drip. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Fat Guy Radio Show.
Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we suck.
Just when you thought it was safe to turn the volume up again, Corey and the guys are back with more.
Turn your microphone back on, junior broadcasters. All right, everybody, welcome to Fat Guy Radio Show. This portion of the show is brought to you by our friends at Walmart. Ready for some sizzling summer savings? All at Walmart. Hot summer cool savings. Soak up the sunny days for less. Front patio and garden to pools and spas. The summer deals are hot at Walmart. Shop today and tomorrow. Have it shipped to your home in as little as 2 days or pick it up from your store. Take advantage of what I do with Walmart's drive-up service. Whichever way you shop, always start at FatGuyRadioShow.com and click the Walmart banner. And we appreciate you doing so. All right, welcome back to the show. Whoa. I did it again.
What'd you do?
I did it again. Hey, AK-47, chime in off of the Facebook Live. I did it again. I posted something on our Facebook page. On Fat Guy Radio Show's Facebook page, facebook.com/FatGuyRadioShow. Not realizing that it was an old article. So here I am again, thinking that something is new and it's old. Like me. And it was an article that says from BuzzFeed Food that says Burger King is better than McDonald's. So I wanted to bring it to the show. So as I'm sitting here trying not to pass out, I look at the posted date and the article from BuzzFeed dates all the way back to when I felt good. 2016.
Oh, wow.
So is it even worth having the argument?
I mean, no. And here's the reason why.
Why?
I ain't heard nothing new about Burger King in the last 3 years. They got the friggin' singing black guy in the commercials. Whopper, get a Whopper. Like, thinking that's going to drum up business. It's not.
No.
It's not.
Burger King hasn't really set themselves apart, even though I did like their their chicken burger.
Oh, yeah.
I did like that. But is Burger King better than McDonald's, though, in your opinion?
This
is a hard question. A lot of breaths.
It's less greasy.
Burger King's less greasy than McDonald's?
I would say it's less greasy.
Okay.
And I think it has to do with how their burgers are prepared, because they have the flame broiled burgers.
Yeah.
So they send them to that conveyor belt, and the conveyor belt has like little things on it. Like it's great.
Yeah.
So like
the fat drips away.
Yeah. So it's not as greasy, where McDonald's literally cooks them on that flat iron griddle.
It's actually a clamshell griddle.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it cooks from the top and the bottom at the same time.
Yeah, and it just sits in its fats, and they put them in those little trays.
Yeah.
And they just sit in their own fat the whole time.
I kind of like sitting. I kind of like the fact that they sit in their fat the whole time.
I do too. Like, they're so juicy and they're so greasy, and it makes me feel like death afterwards. But I'm living. It's like in the moment.
Yeah.
That I bite into a McDonald's burger.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like one of those guys on the York peppermint patty commercials, just skiing down the Swiss Alps, except for I'm naked.
Oh.
And I'm just like, wee. It's amazing.
With a whole lot of leg slapping sound going on.
And I've never gotten that feeling from a Burger King burger. Now, Burger King, in honor of the new Spider-Verse movie that came out.
You're just going to give it to him, aren't you?
No.
You know he just went completely Stifler in his pants when you said that.
Well, they came out with a Spider-Man burger.
Okay.
To try to like compete. They come up with these gimmicky burgers all the time.
They do.
And the funny thing is I don't even be seeing commercials for these things. Maybe because I don't stream, or I stream everything. I don't even watch TV with commercials. I'm on a struggle bus, but I ain't on that kind of struggle bus.
No. Sorry. My finger slipped. I don't know why I played that.
This guy hates those commercials.
Burger King does come up with a lot of gimmicks. I agree with that. But gun to head, or gun to, because you'll take a bullet in the head. Gun to other head. gun to mini head.
Okay.
Burger King or McDonald's.
They both roughly around the same size, but McDonald's, hands down, McDonald's.
Hands down, McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's is my favorite of the two.
Live streamers, McDonald's or Burger King. I think I know because a lot of people are going to say where they're going to go, because
I'll take it even further.
I think it comes down to, I think some people look at it at an economic level, because McDonald's is more economical than Burger King.
That's debatable.
McDonald's food is not much cheaper, but cheaper.
Burger King has more deals where you can get more bang for your buck. You can get whole meals.
Yeah, that's true.
Better than you can get.
But you know what my big argument is with Burger King?
What?
The buns.
Yeah.
The bread to meat ratio.
Those buns are too big for that little bitty meat.
The bread to meat, the buns to meat ratio has always been off. And here's one thing that makes me pick McDonald's over Burger King. Okay. I have never once ordered a special burger at McDonald's, but every time I go to Burger King, and you know me, those that are show historians, you know how I hate it when people say, I'll give me a Whopper, but with no pickles, no onions, just mayo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get irritated by that.
Yeah.
Because they never get it right. But when I go to Burger King, I'm that guy. Every time I get a Whopper, it has to have extra snot and pickles on it. It's got to have extra mayo and pickles. Never once have I ever ordered anything extra on a McDonald's burger. And that's because I want that extra sauce to help that cement bun. Because that bun there's even when okay, when
AK-47 off the AK-47 off the Facebook says, really neither, because I don't eat beef like that. First of all, no one asked you that. We asked you Burger King or McDonald's, so pick. But she says, but BK has veggie burgers. I got news for you, AK-47. You eat beef like that because the Impossible Burgers aren't cooked on special grills.
Yeah, they go
to the same broiler.
Yeah.
So,
and but I will give BK a nod to the fact that Impossible Burger is actually pretty good, but I still have to get it with extra snot and extra pickles. And then here's the thing. Never once have I ever come home from McDonald's and added more to it. In order for me to make a Burger King, a burger Whopper, the way that I really am going to enjoy it, I have to bring it home and put pepper on it. Or even if I'm in the car eating a Whopper, I have to put pepper on it. I will ask for pepper. I've never once had to add to or take away anything from a burger from McDonald's. Number one, it's impossible to deconstruct a McDonald's burger. You're the only one in history that has ever been able to do that. But I've always had to have my Whopper specialized. I can take them without the specialization, but they're not as enjoyable.
Okay. Now, out of fast food restaurants, burger shops in Arizona, what is your hand down? Like, if you got a choice, gun to your head, and there was like, take me to your favorite fast food restaurant for burgers, where would you go?
I don't really have a favorite because a lot of them are in my top 2. But if I had,
Wait, hold on. Let's stop. Don't have a favorite because a lot of them are in my top 2. How many? That's two. That's 2.
My cranial is not working.
How many can you fit in the top 2?
My brain ain't working. Okay.
How many can you fit
in my top go-to? I swallowed a word.
Okay.
I swallowed a word. I'm sorry. And my top go-to.
Okay.
T-O-O.
Okay, give me your top 5.
No, gun to my head, someone says, take me to your favorite burger place. I'm driving them straight to Wendy's.
Thank you.
I'm driving them straight to Wendy's. And if they said, take me to your second place, I'm driving them to Carl's Jr.
Thank you. Okay. And then third, we're taking them to Rallies. I'm
not going to Rallies because I don't like Rallies fries.
No one said anything about fries. We said burgers, bitch.
I know, but don't fight me. I'm wounded.
I don't care.
But the burgers,
the lion pounced on the weakest gazelle.
The fries come with the burger. I've never been a fan of. You know what? I have not had Rally's fries because the only Rally's that I can think of is in Tempe, and I don't go down there.
Actually, there's a Rally's right here. Not right here, but
near my area.
Nah, it's a little bit of a drive for you, but not Tempe drive.
Okay,
it's on Camelback, and I want to say like 27th, 19th, between 19th and 27th, and
19th Avenue and 27th Avenue.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I think we have.
Shut up.
No, hold on.
I know exactly what you're doing.
No, you don't. I think we have a live feed coming from between 19th Avenue and 27th Avenue on Camelback, right? I think we have live feed coming in from that area right now. Yeah, there it is. There ain't no way in hell. I have to take an armored car.
I lied. It's on 15th Avenue in Camelback.
Oh, 15th Avenue in Camelback. We have a live feed coming from there too.
No, because that's literally 7th Avenue Camelback starts the Melrose Curve.
The Melrose Curve?
Curve.
You said scurve.
No, the Melrose Curve.
Oh, Melrose Shopping District.
Yeah.
Okay. You're right. There is a Rally's over there. And I could hit that Rally's up like after I'm done working at the college too, but no. You know where that Rally's is? It's across that Rally's ain't there no more. It's gone because that Rally's used to be across the street from the car wash that Philippius worked at. That Rally's is not there.
No, this Rally's is there.
Did it move?
No, it's on the southeast corner of Camelback and 15th Avenue. And I know for a fact this Rally's been there because I went to it last school year. Or this back in September.
Maybe I'm thinking about the Taco Bell that's closer to 7th Avenue in Camelback.
Yeah, that one might not be there.
Over there by Target. Nevertheless, I was about to pull up Google Maps.
I'm on it right now.
I'm not a Rally's person. But here's the argument in the article that we said we weren't going to discuss. It says the most important part of any hamburger is the meat. So why is it that that the meat used by McDonald's doesn't taste like anything? I disagree with that. I think the meat at McDonald's
is well seasoned.
But I do understand that what their argument is that they want that flame broiled taste. But I believe that both burgers have both meat patties have flavor.
Burger King burger tastes burnt. they keep that a little too.
Burger King burgers smell like Day was cooking them on the grill in the back, and he had too many 40s and left them on there a little too long. Burger King burgers taste burnt. Look. It's that charbroil flavor, you know.
But I'm serious.
But I think that both meat patties have flavor.
But there's a difference between like tasting the flame and then tasting the flame.
But I'm telling you, when the perfect perfect time to get if you can hit a McDonald's when they put the burger together fresh to the point where it is so freshly assembled that the cheese hasn't melted. There ain't nothing better than getting a McDouble that the cheese is still cold and the meat is hot and seasoned. My gosh, you want to talk about sex in a bag? That's sex in a bag.
Actually, I am the opposite. I hate it when I get there. I love it when the meat's hot, but when the cheese is cold, I don't really like it.
I love that contrast in Tim.
I love it.
That's why I love Carl's Jr. because Carl's Jr. is known for that, where you get that hot meat, melted cheese, and that crisp, cool lettuce and tomato.
I like the crisp, cool lettuce, but I want the melted cheese.
Okay,
and that's why I like Carl's Jr. because they got the melted cheese with the crisp, cool lettuce, and I like that contrast. Burger King, you don't get that. McDonald's, no. I'll let that burger sweat a little bit in the bag before if I take it out, I'm like, nah.
When I pull up to a McDonald's and I order my go-to 2 McDoubles and a large Sprite, and they tell me to pull to the second window or pull around and wait, I get happy.
That's your go-to?
I get happy because I know that means I'm gonna get meat with non-melted cheese, and soon as the little 14-year-old snot booger that just pulled one out in the bathroom brings me my bag of cardiac arrest, it ain't even got time to hit the empty seat next to me in my car before my mitt is in that bag because I want that cold cheese. If I get my go-to at McDonald's and they say, sir, please pull to the second window or pull around and we'll bring it out to you, no problem, sir. 100%. I'll be in spot number 4.
So what's your go-to?
2 McDoubles and a Sprite.
All right. And we're up on break. I'm going to tell you my go-to before we go to break.
Okay, what's your go-to?
My go-to is...
At McD's.
At Mickey D's is a double quarter pounder with cheese, large French fry, large Powerade with a McDouble and 2 McDoubles and 1 hot and spicy with cheese.
What's your here's another defier. What's your go-to at Burger King?
Now
listen, right there, social experiment complete. You had to think about it.
I don't even have a go-to.
I don't have a go-to at Burger King either. You know what my go-to at Burger King is? I'll take the number 1 because it's the Whopper meal.
I don't even have the number 1. I go
with
there.
Extra mayo and pickles.
I will go there, and depending on how hungry I am, I just look over the menu. I'm like, okay, let me get the 45 nuggets for $2.
McDonald's wins hands down. There were some more arguments in this article from 2016. Corey Blaze, always up on the time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break right here, and on the other side of this, more fun and more thrills as they load in the stretcher out of the ambulance. It's Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. We'll be right back.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's DT here to tell you.
Wrong. Cannot play that.
What?
Jesus. That's the 2022 Draws for You promo.
Oh, that was the 2022.
Jesus, Corey, are you serious?
Ladies.
Are you serious right now? I can't get it together, fat fingers. We'll try it again. Which one am I going to play? This one.
My brothers and sisters, this is what you got to do.
Jesus.
You got to squeeze her. You got to mean it. You got to...
Sorry, wrong commercial.
What commercial were you trying to do?
I was trying to do a commercial to encourage everyone to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Did you know that we have a YouTube channel?
I think I came across it once. It's called Fat Guy Radio Show.
We need to tell more people, DA, to be more engaged by subscribing and then hitting that little bell up in the top hand corner so that they are reminded every time there's a new episode posted on our YouTube channel.
Well, how do we get the word out?
Tell everybody to go to youtube.com/FatGuyRadioShow and subscribe. It's that simple. You can do it through the YouTube app, and you get an alert every time there's a new Fat Guy Radio Show episode posted. And you can go out there, watch it, share it on your social media, and invite all your friends.
I'm going to open my window and scream it now.
Everybody, go to YouTube. Fat Guy Radio
Somebody threw a shoe at me.
You got to get the squeeze out. You got to mean it. Ooh.
What's on your mind? We'd really like to hear.
This is Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Shuddy Whoa Whoa Whoa. For those of you just joining us, I am your host, Corey Blaze, and that right there is Daniel D. Taylor.
Hey.
Is Jake still in the comments? Jake, are you still in the live stream? Because I'm about to say something that is probably gonna piss you off.
I don't see him. He might be.
He might be.
There's 4 people watching. So
he might be there. Thank you for saying that. That's just hurtful. He might be there lurking.
I mean,
the number band still exists. Okay.
There's a few people in the live watching.
We're remote. There's 7 in YouTube. We're remote. That hurt me. I hurt my own damn feelings. Remember the old numbers band from 2050?
Yes.
Okay, that still exists. Don't tell me the numbers because it hurts my feelings. It should be
never tell me the odds.
There should be thousands of you out there watching this right now, you rat bastards. I'm gonna say something. Can I get on my political soapbox for just a minute?
Go for it.
And I
got scores to check.
Okay. Please pay attention.
Okay, I'm just
pretty important.
I'm just messing.
Okay, look. Thank you, AK-47.
Wow, AK. Wow.
Oh,
only I am allowed to come for the fat guy.
Oh my God, AK-47.
Question.
Yes.
Before you get on your political soapbox.
AK just crushed me.
You've been talking about death beginning of the show, and you've been very morbid recently.
I'm not being morbid. I'm just doing a lot of health issues.
Question is, if you put the gun to your mouth tonight and AK-47 gave you the ammunition to do so, can we sue her?
No, but I'm sure Little D would call my attorney and we'd find a way. Okay. But I would never sue AK-47.
I will.
No, I will
I'm
not.
Just playing.
I will not. I will not. AK-47 has earned the ability to punch me in the Adam's apple, even though we can't find it. But she earned the risk.
She drop kicked where your scrotum should be.
She kicked a fat guy to the point where it pushed my belly up out the way, and her foot literally made contact with the wiener.
She found the wiener.
Her foot found the wiener. That's how hard she kicked. The belly came up with the kick. The boobs came up, punched me in the chin as her foot made contact with the dangle.
Dang.
Oh, I'm sorry, the nub.
The nub.
Love you, AK-47. You got that right. You can do that. Anybody else, though, I'd be coming for your throat. For your throat. All right. On my political soapbox real quick as we have a few minutes before our next break. I'm going to say this. We don't get political on this show. I'm not politically smart. I'm not fully educated politically. I'm just going to speak from the surface of what I see and how I feel from what I see. Okay? It's June.
Okay.
It's Pride Month.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been hearing a lot about politicians trying and passing laws directed and aimed directly at the LGBTQ community. And I personally think it's ridiculous. Okay. Now, I've been a believer, if you want to label it, Christian, my entire life. And never have I ever once, never been taught to force my views upon anybody else. For the love of pizza, my best friend is a Muslim. Okay? So I've never been that person to force my views, or if you don't live this way, you're wrong, and I should force you to live the way that I live. I should force you to see the way I see. The way that I was raised and the way that I understand it till this day is that my beliefs, my faith beliefs, I live out in my life as an example to others. That's how I walk. That's how I handle it. That's how I handle I don't like the word religion, but that's how I handle my faith. I will never, ever force or rebuke or judge someone else that felt, lived, or does things differently. I don't believe in a God that forces everybody into one box. I believe in a God that loves and embraces and welcomes all. Gay, straight, confused, inflicted, broken, disabled, whatever it is. If you were breathing air, the God that I know loves and accepts you, no matter who you waking up next to in the morning. So as we see these politicians doing more and more to impact the lives of the LGBTQ community because people are afraid, or they use this new word, indoctrination, I have a counter question for all of you Christians out there that feel the LGBTQ community should be challenged and should be silenced and should be cast away and so forth. How would you feel if the LGBT community attacked the fact that you and your Christian wife got to be tied up just to climax? How would you feel if the LGBT community went out and put laws in place where you couldn't stick a broomstick up your wife's hoo-ha in order to get her to climax? Or that you got to have something shoved up your rear end? Or you got to be tied up in a swing or a sling? Because it's okay for you to do that stuff because what? You're married to someone of the opposite sex? It's okay for you to be freaky. It's okay for you to try to encourage your wife to invite someone else into your marital bed just so that you can reach climax. So you think the LGBTQ community is wrong, but you can't nut without a clamp on your nipples or a dildo in your ass or a ball gag and a goat in the corner. But yet the LGBT community is the issue. And you think that the community is indoctrinating other people. What do you think is happening to your kids on the other side of your bedroom wall when you and your wife are in there with a goat in the corner? And you're using my God as a veil in your attempt to silence what I believe is really a deep-rooted homosexual desire. How many times have you asked your wife to invite others to expand, explore? But yet the LGBT community, because they love someone of the same sex, or because they feel like they're a different person in someone else's body, that's the problem. And Queen Gertrude said it the best, as I quote this very famous Shakespearean quote: "Methinks the lady protest too much." I stand behind everybody living the way that they live. I don't care who my neighbor is laying next to in their bed. I don't care if my neighbor has a gay pride flag in their driveway, if they have a Trump 2024 flag in their driveway, or if they have a Biden flag in their driveway. I don't care. Because in my heart and in my mind, that's what makes America America. Is that everyone can have their own views. Everyone can live a life that they feel is the best life. Now, when they decide to come over across the property line and force their views upon me, then that's when I take issue with it, which is why I take issue with the fact that we have politicians that are crossing the line when it comes to who people can love and how a child feels. Child's feelings change like pages in a book. I don't agree with it. I never have and I never will. And I don't understand it. And it's been very frustrating to me over the last few months. And here we are in June, the month of Pride. And I think that I needed to take time on my platform to just speak out the way that I feel about it. My views are not the views of BDB Radio Network. I'm not going to hide behind attorneys and lawyers. I'm not sitting here waving the pride flag. I'm sitting here waving the flag of freedom. Let them do and live how they want to live. I don't care if they drink milk or if they drink chocolate milk. I don't care if they wear diapers to bed or if they piss to bed. I don't care. That's on them and that's their life. Let them live their life. Why do we need to have laws to impact people that are living a certain level of life when if you really pull back the veil, straight Christians, you're doing some freaky stuff too. Pass some laws about your freakiness. Pass some laws about the stuff that you got to do just to reach climax. There, I'm done. That's all I got to say.
The lady doth protest too much.
Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
That's not the line.
That is the line.
The line.
Queen Gertrude said it in Shakespeare, Hamlet.
Yeah, the lady doth protest too much, methinks.
Oh, I had the methinks in the wrong way?
That's why I was correcting you.
Oh, well, you know what? Well, I'm glad you waited until after I was off my soapbox. Then you tripped me. All right.
But
so the lady doth protest too much, methinks.
I hear what you're saying.
Just leave people alone.
I feel that way too.
I
just didn't like how you came at them for the kink shames, bro. Like you kink shame. You kink shame the heck out of them.
Yeah, because that's okay. That's okay for them to do.
Yeah,
that's apparently okay. That's okay for them to do. But
you can't body shame or kink shame.
No. If they're sexuality shaming, why not?
You can't sexuality shame either.
Right. So 2 wrongs don't make a right. So both of us
3 rights make a left. So you should have threw a body shame and you should have said you fat politicians.
I didn't talk about their wives, even though I said you do have to stick a broom up her hoo-ha.
Yeah, but you didn't body shame them. So you should have body shamed so we can get a right out of there. You only gave me 2 wrongs.
Yeah. All right. So now you straight Christians got to stick a broom up your fat wife's hoo-ha.
There you go. Let's go. 3 less make a right.
All right. Now we're right. We did right at this ship.
All right. We're up on a break.
Yes, we love you. I love you, LGBT community. You are always supported here on this platform, and we have a great supportive part of that community, and we have for years that this show has been out, and I will forever be grateful for that. And hell, some of y'all want me to be part of your community, and you know what? I will march. Well, not now, but prior to COVID, I would march. But I'll wear the bracelet. I'll wear a ring. I'll buy a cookie.
Cookies are delicious.
But I ain't going to none of y'all clubs, and I ain't dressing up in drag. Even though I got the built-in boobies for it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. We'll fun it back up on the other side of this because I got nothing else. Actually, I do. Another discussion. Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. My headache is lifting. Thank Jesus, who's ever praying out there. Give me an S.
S.
Give me a P.
P.
Give me an O.
O.
Give me a T.
T.
Give me an I.
I.
Give me a Phi.
Phi.
What does that spell?
Spotify.
And guess who's on Spotify?
Joe Rogan.
I am.
Oh, Fat Guy.
Fat Guy Radio Show's on Spotify.
How much money did we get? The 200 million?
Man, we haven't even crested 200 people. We need to tell people about the fact that Fat Guy Radio Show is on the Spotify app.
Can we watch for free?
No, you can't really see the show on Spotify, but you can hear the show on Spotify. And what's so cool about the Spotify app, it's built into some cars, into the in-dash navigation system. It has Spotify, so people can hear us when they're out on the road, when they're taking their road trips, when they're driving their family around the city. Fat Guy Radio Show is on Spotify. So all you got to do is go to Spotify and look for Fat Guy Radio Show and add us to your favorites.
That sounds fancy. I'm going to go right now and add us to our favorites.
You ain't got Spotify.
I do, though. Somebody got to listen to Joe Rogan.
This isn't a Joe Rogan ad. This is Fat Guy Radio Show, DA.
Why do you keep talking about Joe Rogan? This is about Fat Guy Radio Show.
Give me an S.
S.
Give me a P.
P.
Give me an O.
O.
Give me a T.
T.
Give me a Phi.
Phi.
What's that spell?
You missed the I, but Spotify.
Add us to your favorites on Spotify. That Guy Radio Show is on Spotify.
Fat Guy Radio Show.
They're wacky, they're zany, wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
Where did you get that muffin? Muffin button. I didn't install a muffin button. And where did I get this muffin?
Back to the fun and folly. It's Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. This portion of the show is brought to you by our monthly bonus show, Afterburn.
Yeah.
Afterburn, where we say naughty words. Man, the swag store is out there, and we appreciate your support with the swag store, but to really get our goat, like AK-47, you can kick me right where it will literally make contact with the nub on Afterburn. Afterburn, where the nubs are kickable. What the hell did I just say?
What you said was Afterburn, where the nubs are kickable.
Are kickable. FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn is where you can subscribe. We are still chasing our goal. We're half through the year. And nowhere near the goal of 50 new subscribers for a hot tub stream. Look, folks, I'm not going to live much longer. So I need y'all to get the I'm kidding. Subscribe. It keeps the light on.
Subscribe.
It keeps the light on. Look, it keeps, DT can't even afford sleeves no more. Afterburn at FatGuyRadioShow.com.
Maybe don't subscribe. I might lose a shirt. No, subscribe.
There's other ways to get his shirt off, folks. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
All right, welcome back to the show. Whoa for all of you. You know what? Something's been attacking me at night. I don't know what it is. Okay, now you know my thighs rub together.
You've been starting forest fires.
If I walk too fast, you start to smell Burger King burnt burgers. Burger King burnt meat if I walk too fast.
Oh,
that's really horrible. Oh God! Of course, the headache will start to lift as the show comes to a close. So you know, my thighs rub together.
Yeah.
And so when I sleep, my thighs still stay together. You know what I mean? There's no air that get between those thighs. But I sleep with a leg pillow to add some separation, and it also helps with my sciatica.
Oh,
you know, and then I got that
cyber optic nerve,
my cyber optic eye nerve, and then I got that $15,000 numeric slumber bed.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean, to kind of help with the hips that make your backbone slip. But this last week I've been waking up with mosquito bites on the inner side of my thigh. And my thigh, if the pillow is, I sleep, my thighs are separated by a pillow. That poor pillow. I mean, the pressure that pillow is under. But when the pillow slips out because I toss and turn like a beached whale, inching closer and closer to the water, the pillow slips out, but the thighs come together, not allowing anything to get in between. So what the hell is eating me? How the hell is a mosquito getting in between something that can't get in, but that they can't get in between? So then I started thinking to myself again as I was sitting on the toilet. I said, maybe the thigh pillow has got the bed bugs. So I checked the thigh pillow. No bed bugs. I washed the thigh pillow. No bed bugs. Nothing in the thigh pillow whatsoever. Next night, another new mosquito bite in roughly the same area near the bottom of the thigh by the knee. And it only happening at night. I have not seen any mosquitoes. I don't know what the hell is chomping on me. I washed all my bed sheets. I washed the pillows. All my bed sheets and everything is new because I bought those horrible magic sheets that don't work worth the damn. I still be sweating like a stuck pig in the bed. But what the hell is eating my thighs where I'm itching on the inside? In the words of C.C. Peniston, it is inside that
are they in small clusters?
No.
Just one?
They're like mosquito bites. Here and there. Don't tell me you went to WebMD.
No.
Okay.
I Googled.
That's even worse.
Do mosquito bites look like do bed bug bites look like mosquito bites? And the answer is they can.
I know, but there's no bed. I don't have bed bugs. You can see bed bugs.
You can.
Yeah.
And then because let's be honest, you're fat.
I am fat.
So there would be little black dead splotches
right
around your bed.
Yeah, there's not the only dead black splotches around my bed is just where the loneliness leaks out.
Oh my God,
Jesus! I depressed myself when I said that.
That one depressed me.
I don't know what it is, but it's like how is a mosquito only eating my thigh?
Yeah.
Now here's the thing: I also sleep with just the top half from my waist up covered because it's hot. It's summer now. So my legs and my ankles and my hooves are exposed, but they ain't hitting my calves. They're not hitting the hooves. They going straight for the inner thigh. The inner thigh meat. I can't even get my hands in between the thighs, let alone the skeeter. And I got them Senzapro things all around my house. My house glows blue at night. I got so many of them blue lights that got the little sticky paper on them to catch all the bugs. And I know my house is under construction right now, but still, I don't know how I'm getting eaten up in the middle of the night. I want to get eaten in the middle of the night, but not this way.
I don't know. I'm looking.
Please don't WebMD me, because it's going to always lead to cancer and death.
Nah.
Mosquito bites in the inner thigh leads to cancer and death of the thigh.
It could be dust mites.
I washed the sheets, though. The first night I discovered the first bite. You know how I am. I freaked out.
Yeah, but dust mites don't just come from your sheets. If you have dust in your house, you can get dust mites.
Dude, you know how many air filters I have in my house.
You're right.
Come on, man.
You're right.
You know how many dude, I got charcoal filters on my AC unit. All the air in my house is scrubbed from dust and particles because of COVID. My house is a hospital. You could literally
have a spider.
Oh, what does it say about a spider? It could be a spider that comes out at night, goes down my thigh, chomps on me, and then goes back into my. I didn't wash my headboard.
Oh, it's called a dick spider.
Oh.
But they don't like penises.
Oh.
They just bite you because they're dicks.
Oh, so they just rude spiders.
Just rude spiders.
Jerk spiders.
Jerk spiders.
They're just jerk spiders.
They're just jerk spiders. I should not have looked this up because now
you should not. Don't.
I'm like,
is there pictures showing?
Didn't we talk about irrational fears?
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you like one of my irrational fears was
spider biting you on the tip, Richard?
No. Like looking at all these like bite marks and stuff kind of reminds me of my irrational fear of pictures of skin with a bunch of holes in it.
Swiss cheese skin.
Now I gotta look it up.
No, don't.
I gotta look it up.
Don't. Why do you want to do that to
I don't
yourself?
know. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
You want to inflict pain upon yourself.
What is that called?
I don't know. I don't care. I don't want to know.
Of holes in skin.
It's gonna go to WebMD and it's gonna be cancer and death.
Is trypophobia. Oh my gosh, and I saw a picture.
See,
oh my God.
I told you. Why did you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself?
I'm all itchy. I'm all itchy.
Quick, strip out of your clothes. That helps with the itch. Listen, no. Why would you do that to yourself?
I wanted to know the name. I didn't know they were going to put a picture right there.
It's the internet. Of course there's a picture.
It was like 5 pictures at the bottom. And it was almost out of view.
You know Bing always put up pictures?
Oh.
Bing just binging pictures everywhere. I don't know what they are, but I put chamomile lotion on them.
Did that work?
Yeah.
They say the best way to get for mosquito bites and everything is you take your thumb and you press an X in it.
No, I don't do that. I do chamomile lotion, and then I have a cortisoid tan
What's
stick.
chamomile?
It's the cantaloupe lotion. I don't know what it is. I'll have to tell you.
Oh, chamomile.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's pink goop that you put on it, and what it does is it sucks and absorbs the portion, the venom out of your skin, but it's only like for top things like a mosquito bite.
Oh, calamine lotion.
That's what I said, calamine.
I thought you said car mimes.
No, I didn't.
And I was like, how did they make a lotion out of a car mimes? Like, and I bet it was a silent process.
It was a silent process. So I get the catalytic converter lotion and I put it on the inside of my thighs, and it sucked everything. Now I tried to rub it on something else for it to suck, but it wasn't that strong of a lotion. But nevertheless, it did help with the itching, and I stopped itching until the next night when the headboard dick spider came out and bit me again on the other thigh.
Well, what you need to do, it sounds like you need to just go ahead and rub your whole bed down in that car bomb lotion.
I need to go ahead and rub my whole bed down in the Calamine the God lotion, and then that will take care of it all.
It's so dumb.
You know what? I'm glad that joke came out, because I was totally thinking Chance the Rapper for some reason.
Yeah, but then you came out with Charlemagne the God.
But I came out with Calamine the God lotion.
That was good.
Thank you very much. I'm a professional here. When the headache lifts a little bit, ladies and gentlemen,
It gets funnier.
it gets funnier. Sorry about that front half of the show.
Just listen to the back. And remember, folks, Burger King's burgers taste like burnt.
That's gotta be the cutest and funniest thing you've ever said. Burger King burgers taste like burnt. I didn't know burnt was a flavor.
Yes. And the flavor of Burger King burgers.
And you know what? I should have had that conversation, because I've been trying all week and I've been successful to not eat out. I have not eaten out this entire week. So I have made plans for to kind of like cook some food to chomp on for the rest of the week. And I rolled out the ramekins and made some enchiladas, right?
Yeah.
On the same night, my son came by and cleaned me out. I made him one, and that was the mistake, because he went there and baby boy was hungry, and I'm not gonna tell him no, but I got one out of the 4 that I made, because I was planning on eating it the rest of the week. But I've managed to not have any chicken sandwiches from the Barbies.
Nice. I've managed not to either.
Yeah, tomorrow it's on like Donkey Kong. I'm hitting up 4 or 5 different restaurants all at one time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for you tonight. Let me quickly remind you, sorry Justin Bieber, we just ran out of time. Let me remind you about the Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. Shop now at fatguyradioshow.com/store or through any of our social media links. We do appreciate that. Don't forget about our bonus show, our monthly bonus show, Afterburn. Subscribe today at fatguyradioshow.com/afterburn. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime to fatguyradioshow@gmail.com. That's email. Or send us a gift. We love surprises to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. Give Fat Guy Radio Show's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube pages a like and a follow. Tell everybody you know about the show. And when they ask you what's it all about, tell them. They'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. For Daniel Taylor,
what's good?
I've been Corey Blaze with our show's battle cry, skinny people, fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. We're all stronger together. See you at the top. Good night.